lisasH as well as kacor just walking around and now trying to look for some pull-throughs. Just to get a couple of levels on these support heroes. Nisha now going into the top lane, just maybe grabbing some farm of his own. He has his tranquil boots as well as a quelling blade up. He's gonna be able to get something. Nisha getting initiated on, maybe being a little bit too greedy, trying to get that rune. Not realizing that there was a lot of people waiting there. Obviously didn't have any vision of it, but it will get punished for going for that rune. And meanwhile, we do have the Darkseid just actually suiciding to the creeps in the jungle. He actually pulled the mid lane here. Was that the Earth Spirit who did something fancy and then ended up pulling it? I don't know. Did get pulled though.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Alright, bottom lane getting very heavily shut down by Mr. Exotic D. Obviously having a range here against the Darkseid makes it a little bit more, shooting arrows left and right. He has nearly 2,000 gold up and running. I'm not sure if he's gonna go for like a Midas. That is something that a few Mirana players do, but most Mirana players just consistently goes for the Acronyms Rush, which I also prefer. Getting a lot of stats and overall, I mean, Acronyms is your farming tool, so it doesn't make too much sense getting a Midas, which is like one farming. Okay, he gets that. I'm kind of against that because it's like Midas is obviously a farming tool, and you get this farming tool to be able to get your Acronyms, which is another farming tool. So that's a lot of farming tools coming out. But he's gonna go for that, so he's gonna be getting some speedy farm going his way. He is top net worth right now by 1,000 gold, and having a Midas will definitely keep it that way for at least a little bit. Now we have Battery Harry initiating onto Nisha, but Nisha has backup ready, and they want to kill this Wraith King. He is level 8 though, he has his reincarnate available, so this is definitely a difficult kill to get. They're not even going to pop him the first time, and now Battery Harry trying to turn around. He will take an arrow to the face, and will finally drop down. Reincarnate will be used. Nisha taking so much damage, will get dropped down. kacor as well will be the second one to fall, as Mitch, man, rotating in, getting a double kill. And now Mitch may be a little bit in danger, but it looks like they will be fine, having the Dazzle here to heal them as well. And Wraith King, man, just on the hunt. A nice Sentry Ward being used, so the stun came through once Exotic here, and looks like Exotic may be in danger. One more hit will seal the deal, as Battery Harry will get that kill. So that's going to be a 3-for-0 trade, as Elements comes out on top of that, and the Death Ball shall slowly commence. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, we have Monty going for that exorcism skill up. He has been starting to chip down this tower. Supreme now being in the lane trying to defend it, but Battery Harry, he's coming in, just making sure that the tower will be taken and nothing shall happen to stop it. But that being said though, glimpse back onto Battery Harry, but no ultimate available on the Disruptor just yet. He is only level 4. They're trying to do something to stop him though, and now we have Supreme coming in from the side, going for the Starstorm. Will get the kill onto the Wraith King, so that's gonna be a good kill. At least getting that kill, which they tried to a few minutes ago. So that's always nice that they finally managed to get the kill onto the Battery Harry. Maybe overextending a little bit, going behind the tower, especially because the exorcism was running out on the DP, so he got punished again. A nice glimpse back on the Disruptor, obviously. And yeah, I mean, even though Elements looks to be in the driver's seat right now, that is kind of courtesy of the heroes, I feel like, because once ATN gets level 6 up on their two supports, like kacor is level 6 right now, but the Disruptor needs level 6 as well. Once that happens, I feel like they're going to be in a much better position. They don't have as aggressive a lineup as Elements, especially because Supreme went for this Midas pickup, so they're gonna go for a little bit more of a calm, like, farming game for the first 20 minutes of the game. The Clinkz still needs that one big item before it becomes a huge problem, and now happening onto Monty, taking a lot of damage, and he's gonna get gone on. The silence was attempted onto LeBronDota, but that was dodged out, and now, oh, a nice glimpse back, not gonna allow that TP to come through, as the DP will finally get killed. A Finger of Death will be committed onto kacor, and that's gonna be a 1-for-1 trade, but losing your DP, definitely not something you want. I mean, maybe there could have been a cleaner kill onto the DP if the silence had hit onto the Dazzle, but the LeBronDota just, dodging it nice and smooth. Our mid tower will be taken by Elements as 18. They use most of their mana, most of their spells to get the kill onto the DP, so they will have to forfeit this. Nisha pushing in the top lane, trying to get a little bit of alone time so he can get closer to his Blink Dagger. Arguably one of the most important items on that team, getting this Blink as early as possible, and he's getting fairly close to it. All things considered, he is level 6 as well, so amplified damage is available. Exotic Deer, now once again, just trying to find something, trying to find some easy kills, so he can boost his trip towards that Desolator, which is most likely going to be the next pickup. Now we have an ultimate being used by Supreme. Just going for that Moonlight Shadow. Smoke commitment has been used by the DP. The DP smoke will actually break, and now kacor just, you know, bashing the mid tower once, because why not?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Well, I'm kind of, you know, stumbled, because I was like, why the fuck did he just walk up to the tower and hit it once? So like, I'm gonna hit this tower, guys, and you can't stop me. Anyways, LeBronDota getting initiated on, has the Grave available. It is a level 1 silence, so it doesn't last too long. Now LeBronDota may be forfeiting his life. The Grave will end. He will get killed. Disruptor in the meantime getting killed as well. And now Monty may be in danger. But that being said, Mitch comes in from one side. Battery Harry from the other side. They're going to go on to Supreme as well. We'll get 3 for 1. Only losing the Dazzle support. And triple kill onto Monty. So this mid laner who didn't have a shining time in the mid lane to begin with is now starting to come back with that triple kill. He's only 1,000 gold behind of the Mirana, who is still farming like a boss with that Midas. Going for that Acronyms as the next pickup, will be 2,000 gold away from it. And it feels a little bit weird that 18 is trying to go for these pickoffs, as they kind of know that Elements has a Death Ball lineup. So fighting into them right now seems a little bit odd, but you know, they're getting punished for it right now. Wraith King with the armlet, going for the blade mail as well as the second item. You have the mech up on the dark seas, so they have a lot of these survivability items, early game items, to be able to gather, push and fight. So 18, they need to be a little bit more conservative about where they take their fights, especially because they don't have that one set of big items on their course yet. I mean, the Desolator is still needing one more Mithril Hammer for the Desolator. I said, yeah, the Clinkz needing one more for the Desolator. Oh, Exotic Deer. The thing of that is available. Is he gonna drive forward? No, he's not. He really did not want to just whiff it. Anyway, that is gonna be 1 tower for 1 tower, top tower for bottom tower. Not something too special. Slardar getting a little bit more time to try and farm. He's actually in the enemy jungle trying to finish this Blink Dagger. And very, very soon we will have a lot of big items coming out from 18, which is going to boost their fighting potential. The Static Storm is now available as well on the Disruptor, so they're going to be able to do something a little bit better now. Oh, Exotic Deer. You're going to get punished right now, my friend. Being in the enemy jungle, getting spotted out by MiLAN. Another Sentry Ward put down, another death onto Exotic Deer. So, a casual kill there. Now they're gonna just choo-choo down the mid lane. Exotic Deer dead on the sidelines. The Exorcism is available by the Death Prophet, so now they're gonna try and push the advantage, just getting these early tier 2 towers so they can get a little bit more net worth going that way. Yeah. Mirana just needs 900 more gold to be able to get this acronym set up. But the thing is, you would have the acronym set up now if you didn't go for the Midas. That is kind of why I'm a little bit skeptic about going for the Midas in the first place, and especially because Elements, man, they're just pushing, man. Tier 2 tower's not been taken. Now they're gonna go for the Death Ball towards Roshan. 18 should be very much aware of this, as that was a very straightforward, like, we're going towards Roche now, guys. So maybe trying to contest this, maybe not. I mean, it is fighting into an exorcism, so it's definitely not easy to try and contest this. And you can just see they're pretty much just dodging this one out. Nisha will go in the mid lane. He does have his Blink Dagger available now, so what are they looking to do? Oh, the arrow will come out. Will actually hit onto the Roche. So thank you for the help, Mirana. Oh, and now Nisha going in, actually initiating. They're going to use the Static Storm as well. Roshan taking a lot of damage. The DP will be able to get that Roshan pickup, so they are going to get the Aegis onto them, and both the Wraith King as well as the DP will survive. Mitch trying to chase the the Disruptor, but we'll get Clinkz back Supreme. Now just split pushing a little bit, will TP himself to safety, and that was that was close. Nisha not getting a good initiation off, not getting the stun off onto the DP, so the DP could get the Eels off and then pick up the Aegis. Obviously, Aegis on DP is not amazing, but when you have a Wraith King, it is definitely gonna be an Aegis on the DP pretty much every single time. So that's nice. A little extra kill onto Elements as well as getting that. What's it called? Getting the Roshan. Sorry, I don't know why I was wondering. Anyways, Exotic they're trying to pop the Wraith King in the top lane, but you know, Armlet Toggling is strong on this one. Clinkz now picking up his Desolator. Alright, so Elements now having a lot of initiation items starting to go that way. Elements on the Wraith King, they're going to be about 1000 gold short of getting the Blink Dagger on him. We have the Blink Dagger on the Lion as well, so initiation power is strong on this one. The Darkseid will be able to pick up the Blink as well in 500-ish gold. Maybe going for Pipe instead of that, just to mitigate a lot of the damage from the Disruptor as well as the ES, especially because you already have one Blink and another Blink that's soon to come, so he doesn't really need to be the one initiating. I feel like he can be this kind of like tanky, just, you know, keep the team alive type of guy. Alright, so currently we have Elements sitting on a 3k net worth lead. It is 11-5, and now they're going to be looking to take the tier 2 in the bottom lane. Meanwhile, aTTaX pushing the top lane with this Mirana as well as the Disruptor. And Exotic there coming in to help the team. The fortification will be used, the bottom tier 2 will be taken, and now top tier 2 will probably get traded as well. Elements 1 probably going to be looking to breach the high ground now. The Exorcism is available. They are going to be ready to pop it now as well. Will be used and instantly just getting hit by the arrow. So that's going to be 5 seconds where it's not going to be hitting the tower. That's always something. A lot of damage being taken by this Wraith King. You need to be a little bit careful as they are just trying to push everything out. Wraith King needs to be backing up a little bit. Blade Mail has been used as well now being sent back by the Disruptor ultimate. The reincarnation will be used from the Wraith King. Now going forward, Disruptor will get killed right off the bat. The Earth Spirit getting killed as well. Now Supreme trying to go in, will get stunned up, will get hexed up, will get killed up. And now a nice grave coming onto Battery High on this Wraith King. Not going to get killed off by this Clinkz. Clinkz has to rotate back. And now Monty, the exorcism has ended, but they've already gotten so much. The Wraith King will drop down in the end, but that's a buyback from the Disruptor. That's 3 people dead on the side of aTTaX. They've lost so much. They kept the high ground safe, but at what cost, honestly? Oh, I don't know. I mean, going for the glimpse back play onto the Wraith King seems like a decent play trying to kill him, but I'm not sure about committing the static storm for the Wraith King, because honestly, even if they do kill him, you have Dazzle in the back who can always use Grave. He's very tanky and he has Reincarnate available as well. So I mean, you kind of don't want to use these big ultimates just for Wraith King Reincarnate. You want to be able to use them to get actual kills. So aTTaX may be playing a little bit too careless there, thinking that was just going to be a quick pop and then the initiation would stop, but in the end they get jumped and get punished a little bit. Mirana having that Blink Dagger available now, so you can go for the Blink double star storm and then leap away, which is pretty nice. Or actually just leap double stars and blink away, I guess is more likely. But that being said, Elements 1, they are looking in a pretty solid position right now. Aegis is still available. They are going to be able to use that the next couple of minutes. Most likely going to be using it for the top tier 2, but while that is happening, aTTaX, they're setting up to be able to get some kind of gank going that way. They're not going to be finding the Wraith King farming the Ancients. They're going to be breaching in, trying to set something up. Nisha going forward will get a stun onto LeBronDota. LeBronDota taking so much damage. Grave will be used on him, and he's going to just TP back. And they're not even going to be worried about him. They're going to focus on the more important kill. We'll get the Aegis popped onto the DP, and now the DP will get initiated on the second time. A nice vacuum coming in from Mitch, trying to turn this around, and this looks pretty nice. ES will get killed. Nisha will get killed on this Slardar as well. So going for that big money kill may have been costing them too much. Oh, MiLAN almost getting popped by that Supreme initiation with a double Starstorm. And now Badriharu getting the stun off onto Badriharu, and looks like Supreme is gonna just, you know, get bashed down, gets killed up. So maybe they should have just, you know, been content with getting the Dazzle kill, not gone for that big money kill. One thing that is good, obviously, is that they got the Aegis pop, but still, I mean, 3 for 1 trade, only getting the Aegis is not gonna set back Elements too much, as they're looking pretty scary right now. They have a 10-second BKB on the DP, which is a nice item, I feel like, because the only like insane damage output coming out right now is the Mirana double Starstorm, and obviously BKB is gonna completely mitigate that. So a nice item from him. The BKB is gonna be a little bit delayed by Exotic Deer. It's gonna take him a little bit longer to get that. The Mirana as well, also needing some more time. Slardar has the 4-star coming out soon, which is going to be fine for him. He's going to be able to initiate a little bit more, make some more plays, but overall it is scraps of items that aTTaX is fighting on. You have the Guardian Greaves as well as a Blink on the Darkseer. You have even a Plate Mail on the DP. You have the Ghost Scepter and a Gem being picked up on the Lion. Dazzle, you know, just being the pole man support, buying everything including the Gem, and Wraith King with the Blink Dagger, and you can buy his next big item pretty soon. I'm not sure if he's going to go for something like the BKB, just to be able to siege insanely well and not care too much about what happens from aTTaX. I just had some screen issues actually. Either way, we now have Elements going for Smoke Plate, trying to set something up. I mean, if they can get a pick off, that's going to be able to lead them into pushing the high ground for sure, as they know that aTTaX is not having too much gold to work with right now. So whenever they can pressure them, get easy kills, that's going to be pretty good for them. They are scanning in the top lane, thinking that someone's going to be split pushing up here, but aTTaX, they've already gone the hell away. So they're not going to be able to find any quick and easy kills. aTTaX just sitting in the base for now. BKB now being completed by the Clinkz, so he's going to be a little bit more safe going for these aggressive plays. But definitely getting a BKB as the second item on a Clinkz, not something you typically want, because you kind of want to be able to do as much damage as possible, as it is a glass cannon hero. But I mean, they're forced to do it, and now they're gonna go for a smoke of their own, but they're gonna walk straight into Elements One. They're gonna go into LeBron, a nice silence onto the Dazzle. Dazzle getting killed, that's the first thing in the fight. MONTI now going in, trying to make something happen, but he's taking so much damage, and he doesn't have a grave available now. Mitch getting killed right off the bat. The Static Storm coming out. MONTI, the BKB, will run out very soon, and maybe he's gonna be able to get killed on. A nice silence coming on to MONTI as well. In the back, the kill self-heals will be used, but at what cost? MONTI dropping down. aTTaX will actually win this fight. Elements, what's happening? Yeah, stun will not be landing onto Wraith King. Wraith King will get his ass out. Reincarnate was popped, but honestly, I mean, you lose the Dazzles the first thing, and then you still decide to take the fight. He did have the BKB available, but I feel like that was just so weird. Because the thing is, I mean, the only reason the DP just easily survives every single time is because he can always rely on the Dazzle being behind him and getting a grave off. But this time, the Dazzle got killed in the start. He goes in, and I mean, yeah, you have the BKB, so the Mirana's not going to do anything to you. But the Clinkz has this BKB as well. He has the Deathlight as well, so he does do a fast chunk of damage. And you kind of need to be a little bit respectful of that. But that's going to be a pretty much full team wipe if you count the Reincarnate as well. That's a lot of gold going towards the side of aTTaX, pretty much nullifying the lead that Elements had. So that's going to be a pretty big loss. They even lost a gem, so they're not going to be able to have any easy vision advantage now, as the Clinkz is going to be taking that for himself. That's a good fight for aTTaX though, a very nice fight. They got a good Static Storm off, a good initiation off, a very nice jump, and an easy kill on the Dazzle. So, you know, setting up pretty nicely, getting a good stuff going. Gem on the ground, guys. Okay, they're just gonna pick it up with the curry, I guess. Maybe. Yeah, now they're... Okay, once again, going for 5-man smoke. They did see that the Roshan was up a second ago, so if they can get some kills here and then take the Rosh, then it's going to be setting them in such a good position. As Elements One, they need to be a little bit careful. Badri Hari is going to be spotted out. Are they going to go on him first? No, they're actually going to go on MiLAN first. They're kind of not deciding who to go on, but they will get the lion kill first. LeBronDota is getting initiated on as well. He's taking a lot of damage. Will get picked off right off the bat. Badri Hari getting chased a little bit, but they're just going to be like, okay, we got 2 kills. We got the supports. Let's not overextend trying to chase for kills. Let's just back up, get the Roche. This was kind of the mission. Go for smoke play, get easy pick off, get a 1 or 2 pickoffs. Then go Roche, because if they get the Roche, then Elements Gaming is not going to be going for these kind of death ball engagements. Oh, and now Supreme going on to Mitch. Just, you know, spooking away Mitch in case he wanted to go for this kind of YOLO blink vacuum play, but not going to allow that to happen. So aTTN now in the driver's seat, like in game 1, where Elements kind of, you know, taking a lead from the start, but then suddenly just one fight going aTTN's way, and then they're just right back in the lead. Well, not right back in the lead, they are in the lead. For the first time in the game, they're going to be pretty much sitting at like a 2k lead right now, after the graph settles, with the Roshan kill going that way as well. It is going to be a Clinkz obviously able to play very aggressively right now, having the Aegis in hand. So I'm gonna, let's see, man, let's see. Was that, did I just see a scan like on top of a creep wave? Nice. Alright, aTTN once again with the smoke plays like in game 1, man, just smoke after smoke, trying to just push the advantage. They're gonna find LeBronDota as the first one. Badri Hari instantly just blinking away. He did get spotted out, but he's not gonna be falling down. And well, LeBronDota dead on the sidelines for 37 seconds, no buyback available. So this is gonna be a pretty easy push, getting the tier 2 tower taken. And Elements One, I mean, they are putting pressure on the bottom lane, but they're not going to be able to get any kind of trade from this. And aTTN, I mean, they do have the Aegis available, so maybe they're trying to push their luck a little bit, but they do decide to just back up. TP's back from Elements as well, so not going to push their luck too much, as they don't want to throw anything away. They do still have the Aegis available for at least a few minutes, so they're not in any rush to use it right now. Maybe just going for another smoke play. They have 1 smoke available in what? In 15 seconds? I don't know if they have anyone on them. Well, they have a smoke available in 10 seconds, so they're probably going to be looking to instantly make another smoke play, and then try and find yet another set of people. Just to, you know, get a kill, get a tower. As the bottom lane is slowly getting pushed out by the Disruptor of all people. Mid lane getting pushed out by the Mirana, and Elements kind of, you know, scattered around the map, trying to maybe set up some vision here and there, trying to find someone, find out what's happening. But it feels like they're just really just playing in a weird way, because they are still having the death ball lineup, and they're just, you know, walking around, being split up on the map. The Darkseid trying to get some split pushing going, which is fine, but the bot is real, because I mean, they are very scattered around the map right now and not really doing anything useful. It feels like they're just waiting to see what aTTN does, and then try to react to that. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I may be just a hater right now, you know. And that could also be a thing. I don't know. Either way, let's see what Elements decides to do. There's currently just sitting here and waiting. They do have the reincarnation available on Wraith. Maybe he's trying to just take the fight to aTTN. Actually blinking to the back lines of aTTN, trying to find the Disruptor, I guess. But now Badri Hari, he's going to be wasting a lot of time, not really getting anything. A nice grave onto the MONTI, but he's going to get killed right after and not going to be able to be in the fight. Trying to get the kill onto the Disruptor finally, but now Wraith King Reincarnation has been popped. He's going to get stunned up right off the bat. An initiation from the Darkseid trying to make a vacuum play, but he gets stunned right off the bat as well, like instantly gets stunned. Vacuum will come off. It's a nice vacuum, but it's too little, too late. Will get killed, and that's gonna be 4 for nothing as aTTaX just walking over Elements right now, and now MiLAN maybe also gonna be in danger. Will get the blink away, and he's gonna be fine. But Jesus Christ. I have no. I mean, you always have to kind of look at the bright sides and kind of understand what's happening. Obviously, the play that Wraith King was trying to make there was catch the Disruptor in the backlines and then get a kill on him. He blinked in there, and then he kind of like stood there for a second, and then he got stunned by the Earth Spirit. So he just wasted so much time, and in the meantime, aTTaX is just frontlining it. They're fighting into the DP, getting the kill onto him. The Grave obviously keeping him alive for a little bit, but that was a lot of time that the Wraith King got wasted not doing anything, and you know, one by one people drop down again. Darkseid trying for a nice play, but I mean, that Slardar stun was on point. He tried to blink vacuum like the same instant as the Slardar stunned, and then he just ended up getting stunned before he could get the vacuum off. So very unfortunate initiation from the Darkseid. Will get punished for that. Did get silenced like right after that as well. So very difficult, man. Very sad fight for Elements indeed. And aTTaX, you know, just taking the fight nicely. And now they're gonna be in quite a hefty lead, getting the bottom racks taken to their favor. Getting a team wipe as well, and that's gonna be 10,000 gold in their lead. A lot of items on them. We have the Mirana sitting on a Lincoln Sphere as well as 6,000 gold. Could easily buy something like a BKB or an Ethereal Blade. One of the more common items to buy just to be going for this like full-on glass cannon build. He does already have the Ghost Scepter, so there's going to be an Ethereal Blade. We have the Clinkz with a completed Daedalus. The Slardar with 3,500 gold. Most likely going to be going for the BKB whenever he can. Blink Force on the Earth Spirit Disruptor with a mech of all things. And meanwhile on the side of Elements, I mean, the AC is going to be soon completed on the Wraith King. Will be nice, giving them some survivability. But the DP has been having these 3 items for like the last 10 minutes, if not more. So they're just not really scaling that well right now. Darkseid getting an ultimate, or probably going to go for an Hex whenever he can to try and get some stuns going. But that's going to be a little bit delayed if he gets caught out here. In the top lane, he is already looking to rotate back, but they are on the move. They're with the smoke they're just chasing, trying to go nice and deep. And if kacor is just going full YOLO, he's going to be able to catch him up, but that relies on him just jumping the gun, and it looks like he's not going to do that. Oh, MiLAN will just spot out that smoke, will blink away instantly, and now kacor, oh, the glimpse. MiLAN on the high ground. Hello, bro. Will get killed off. I mean, it was a nice smoke pop by MiLAN, but you know, a blink forward from kacor into a glimpse back on the Disruptor, which is kind of simple to do, and you know, just another punishment. Right, so aTTaX, I mean, they don't have any kind of Roshan available right now. The Rosh will, we will know in 10-ish seconds when the Roshan respawner will be coming up. So they're probably, yeah, they're just, you know, going back and then waiting for the Rosh to respawn and then go for the high ground push, because you don't really want to overcommit for anything. It is going to be 1 minute, so it is a pretty early respawn timer, which kind of favors, I don't even know which side it favors. I guess it favors aTTaX because they're the ones being a little bit on the aggressive right now. But I don't know. I mean, Mirana's farm is actually insane. That just as a side note, you know, Supreme sitting on 23,000 net worth, being 10,000 ahead of the Wraith King, courtesy of having that Midas in the early game, I imagine, and then going for the Acronym. So it is that like dual farming item that he got away with, and then like coming back into the game. And at this point, man, he is just, look at this farm, man. He has his burst items. He even has a BKB just to be able to survive. It's pretty much just, you know, purely, okay, if I end up fucking up, if they jump me, I'm still gonna be fine because I have a BKB. Oh, and now going into the high ground, a nice static storm coming out. Darkseid will actually just run into the static storm, will get hit by an arrow as well. He's going to be useless for a long time. The Grave has been used onto him. The Dazzle gets killed right off the bat, and now the Darkseid getting killed as well, and the Ethereal Blade onto the Wraith King, not going to be allowing him to hit. Exotic Deer will get picked off, actually, a nice finger onto him, but Elements one by one, they're dropping down. kacor, nice fall stuff away, will survive for now. And trying to make some kind of stone being used as well. MONTI. Oh, a nice dodge as well. Not gonna get killed by that Crypt Swarm. And now the Wraith King finally gets killed. It is gonna be a reincarnation though. Arrow into the face. Stone will be used. And a Slithering Crush as well. Ethereal Blade to the face. And that is gonna be a 5-man team wipe. And all it cost ATN was a Clinkz. So, a fair price to pay for getting everyone on Elements killed. Exorcism has been used, which is now on cooldown for 100 seconds. You have the Wraith King's ultimate. Obviously, that cooldown doesn't matter too much. It is level 3, so it is a pretty short cooldown. But now ATN is going to be able to push. They don't have the Clinkz, so the push is not completely scary, but it is a push nonetheless. Lion trying to set something up, double buyback, a nice vacuum onto ATN. Mitch getting stunned up by that stone, and now blink forward onto the Wraith King, will instantly get glimpsed back though, and now he's in the base. He has to walk all the way down there, and ATN trying to disengage. Are they gonna succeed in doing so? kacor gets stunned up, maybe they're gonna be able to, maybe they're gonna be forced to give him up, and oh no, maybe he's even gonna be able to get out. Oh, he's gonna try and get out. Oh, but no, he will get killed off by the Wraith King. So that's gonna be one guy dropping down and gem given back to Elements. So they're gonna be having one of the 2 gems, I believe, that's on the field right now. But it's okay. I mean, you force 2 buybacks out on the 2 cores on Elements. So unless they get the Roche on top of this, then ATN is still gonna be looking in a pretty dominating position right now. Alright, sorry guys, I just had some issues on the computer. Anyways, we have a fight that I missed. Wow. Sorry for that. I don't know, man, my computer is actually messing with me right now. Either way, you know, a quick fight. Initiation from Elements ends up going badly, I imagine. And now in the bottom lane, we have Supreme going in, going deep. Battery Harry will be the one taking a little bit of harassment to the face. Arrow will be dodged barely by the both people. And Supreme, he's not looking to back up. He has that defensive BKB available if things go wrong. Mid lane will get taken down nicely and surely by ATN, as they just they don't care. They know DP is not going to be available for the next 20 seconds, so they're pushing their luck. Then Supreme now maybe looking to back up, as they want to give a little bit of respect for Elements. They don't want to throw anything. It is pretty much their game to throw. Roshan obviously on the table. That is going to be 18 just going for that. And always ahead, man. Always ahead. Currently 18 is sitting on a 20k net worth lead, which is actually pretty much all in on the Mirana, because he has 13,000 gold more than the Wraith King. And now they're gonna go for that YOLO smoke play on Elements. They're gonna get the jump on Supreme. Supreme will get the BKB off though. He's gonna be just fine. He's gonna go for an initiation as well. Static Storm will be used. Not really hitting onto too many people though. MiLAN has been graved up and finally gets killed off in the back. The DP self-eels will get the Clinkz kill, but now what? As the stone, long toss stone will be used. The static link will be keeping the MONTI in place. And now they're just trying to kill everyone. And the DP will get killed. Lion dead, Dazzle dead, Wraith King reincarnation pop, and now it's pretty much just Mitch, who's already kind of walked away, and Battery Harry, actually getting the initiation, maybe, getting the kill onto the Clinkz, and now with the glimpse back, we'll get the kill onto the Disruptor as well. Maybe they're just asking for a little bit too much. Supreme can't really help them as well, because, you know, and Supreme is actually just going for the rat-a-tat-tat. He's like, okay, keep the Wraith King in place, and I'm gonna just rat to win. And Clinkz buy back, the all just ratting. Slardar just sitting behind this guy, knowing that his mission is just to cancel this guy from moving. And GG well played gets called, as the Ancient is falling. Just avoid the Wraith King, don't fight the Wraith King, just take the base, guys. And that is going to be exactly what aTTaX does, as they will take the second win in this series. As Elements once again being ahead in the early game and then just